आशा है कि वेंगल राव महोदय जहां भी उनके आत्मा हो, प्रभुपाद जी महाराज के इस मंदिर के उद्घाटन का शोभा बढ़ा दिया, और उस पुण्य से आशा है कि प्राप्य पुण्य कृतान लोकान, आशा है कि उनके आत्मा ऊपर चले गया। गीता में एक रुचिकर श्लोक है, ऊर्ध्वं गच्छन्ति सत्त्वस्था, जो सात्विक है ऊपर चले जाते हैं। अगला जन्म में हम सबको जाना है, आज नहीं तो कल। हम निकट है, हम बुढ़े लोग हैं, हम निकट है। आप लोगों के काफी देर बाकी है, लेकिन मृत्यु निश्चित है। तो ऊर्ध्वं गच्छन्ति सत्त्वस्था, सात्विक बनो, निश्चित है आप ऊपर चला जाएगा। मध्ये तिष्ठन्ति राजसाः, जो राजसिक है फिर जन्म यहाँ लेंगे, और जो तामसिक है अधो गच्छन्ति तामसाः, निम्न जन्म तामसिक लोग प्राप्त होते हैं। तो प्रभुपाद उनके प्रवचनों में बारंबार बोलते थे, वापस नहीं आना। मानव जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त करने के लिए है ही। धर्म अर्थ काम मोक्ष चार पुरुषार्थ। चैतन्य महाप्रभु के परम पुरुषार्थ प्रेम, कृष्ण प्रेम। लेकिन सामान्य वैदिक संस्कृति का उपदेश है धर्म अर्थ काम और मोक्ष। कहने का तात्पर्य है जीवन के अंतिम हेतु पुनरपि जननम पुनरपि मरणम से मुक्ति प्राप्त करना। तो ये मंदिर इसीलिए बनाया, लोगों को मुक्ति के मार्ग में लाने के लिए, मुक्ति के निकट। और मुक्ति कैसे सुनिश्चित होगा? अंत काले च मामेव स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरम। मरण के काल में कृष्ण भगवान के स्मरण करना कैसे होगा? कैसे होगा? हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ये संस्कृत भाषा का मंत्र संबोधन है। कृष्ण रामा और हरे को संबोधित कर रहे हैं। प्रभुपाद ने कहा जैसे छोटा बच्चा माँ के लिए रोते हैं, उसी तरह हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हम पुकार रहे हैं भगवान, हमको इस दुखद भौतिक संसार में हमारे उद्धार करे। हरे कृष्ण। 15 मिनट हो गया होगा नहीं? हाँ, हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र में मैं समाप्त करूंगा। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Kashigosh Prabhu. Now, I would request His Grace Ram Shraddha Prabhu to share his experience, the moments which he had in the early days here. Sit.
Doesn't matter. मम ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति राम हरे हरे। Our dear friend Vasuko spoke in Sanskrit and Hindi. I'll be speaking in English. Unfortunately, because our Hindi is Hyderabad Hindi. It's all mixed up.
They're Hyderabadis. Kaiku bol rahe, kaiku khol rahe.
So, I know Basu Ghosh for a very long time. You were 17 years old when you came to India, isn't it?
I joined ISKCON.
Acha, you joined ISKCON
I came Hyderabad, I was 19.
in 19 years old. From the day when I saw him, very enthusiastically trying to learn different languages, some few words in Hindi, few words in Telugu, and Sanskrit was not yet come into his picture. But and on top of that, he was very fond of sweets. He would go to Mayapur, Calcutta, he would tell me, Gangaram says this sweet, that sweet, this sweet, that sweet, and Pullaredi here. So I was always wondering, boy, this boy is really interested in sweets. So Brahmana Madhura Priya. So being a Brahmana, by qualification, he has come to the stage of learning Sanskrit also. And so enthusiastically speaks, saying, sometimes he keeps on speaking to me. I will not understand a word of what he is speaking. But I'm just enthusiastic to see him enthusiastically speaking in Sanskrit. So that's our good fortune. By his association, maybe next lifetime, we will learn Sanskrit. So I joined this temple here. In 1974, I became a life member. I was a special 1,111 rupees. Now they are charging. I had 55,000. So that 1,111 is equal to 55,000 nowadays, or even more. And I told them I cannot pay you in one shot because I was having a job. I'll pay you every month 100 rupees. This temple was opened. There were only 3 devotees in the temple. Murti Das, the architecture, Mahamsa, the president, and myself, public relation director. All the devotees went all over the world to collect money. Basu Ghosh went to Middle East, in Arabian countries, because there were sort of Indians are there. He collected some money because we need some money to bring this festival, opening first. Finish the construction because the bamboos were still hanging there. Prabhupada, we put Prabhupada in some Padruka's house or something. Prabhupada said, no, I want to stay in the temple. So Prabhupada, the temple is not ready. Doesn't matter. All the hammering and everything is like the sound of the Harinam Kirtan. So he ended up in his room. So the public relation work was done. I was trained by one Mataji, very expert from Bangalore. She studied in Harvard and Stanford. But she showed me those days there was no computers, no mobile. So you have to make a little bulletin and give it to the press people and so on and so forth. So we had a Telugu magazine here, Andhra Patrika. So I asked them, they said, yes, you can put your flyer, but you have to tie down each bundle. So my helpers were 2 little boys who were coming regularly to temple. I put them to that service and they were putting it and then tying it and then I was requesting Mahamsa Swami to somehow put it in the front page of Hindu newspaper, the quarter page. Mahamsa was refusing it. I said, Maharaj, this is the only time we're going to do it. We're not going to do every year. And finally, in the last minute, he said, okay, you can do it. And the Hindu people were waiting for me to come. So I came in the last one day before, told them, yes, sir, here's your 5,000 rupees. That was costing 5,000 rupees. Here is your 5,000 rupees. Put that ad. So they put the ad. And then we had 150,000 people came. Police people gave me a report. So all these efforts, which we did by Krishna's grace, by Prabhupada's mercy, I was rewarded. How was I rewarded? Nobody told Prabhupada he did this, he did that. So I went to the room. They gave me a bowl of chandan. Said, please put chandan on Prabhupada's forehead. So I started putting chandan on Prabhupada. I was thinking, this is the prasad of Prabhupada. Very nicely it happened. So press people came for the press conference. So Prabhupada asked me, what should I speak? So I said, Prabhupada, everybody is worried about food. So therefore, I thought we would select these words from Bhagavad Gita, Annat Bhavanti Bhutani Parjanyata Anna Sambhava. Said yes. And there was a press conference was there. All came in the front page of every newspaper. So all this thing brought so many people. And nowadays it is like 150,000 people come just like
Can I
that.
interrupt you for 1 minute?
Okay.
In 1976, we went to Annapurna Hotel and 2 idlis were 3 rupees. Gargamuni took us. We never would eat in a hotel. When we went to Tirupati in 74, on the road, 1 idli was 10 paisa. So when he said 5,000 rupees for an ad, that was would be like few lakhs of rupees today, something. Sorry, I shouldn't have interrupted.
No, it was very good. We used to sell these guest rooms upstairs, 6,000 rupees, and hardly people will buy that, give donation. What to speak of an ad? 5,000 rupees for an ad. It's not a room, So it was not so easy for us to collect everything. The whole temple project was roughly about 25 lakhs. That was how much was the project estimate. But it costed a little bit more. And nowadays, they put the whole temple room. Somebody gave a 4 crore donation.
Right.
And this road is now bought. This road is bought everywhere. They said they have some building in the front. The whole building came to them. And they're going to build something. So it is nice to see externally we are expanding. But we should not remain external. We should remain internal. Because ultimately, our development depends on how we understand and assimilate what is Prabhupada has given us in his books. Otherwise, simply expanding, anything can. Nowadays, so many companies are expanding all over the world. Google is there, Google is here, everywhere, Google. Now Google has become Google Acharya, Guru Google. So we should not be like that. Our Krishna conscious movement means in the Vedic times, the Muslims came, they could not capture the whole of India. Only about 6 or 7% of the Indians became Muslims. Only because of jizya tax. They could not pay the tax, therefore they had to become Muslim. But they could not make any Muslims. Whereas in Syria, Iraq, Iran, all that area, all the whole countries became Muslim in 10 to 15 years. But India was remaining still strong in Vedic culture. So the Krishna conscious movement means becoming strong internally. Because Maya is very strong, there's a lot of propaganda is going on, all sort of wokeism, thisism, thatism, nonsensism is being propagated left and right. There's a battle within India also. So one should overcome this only by this transcendental knowledge, not otherwise. So we have to take our chanting process, getting up in the morning, Brahma Muhurtam, chanting the holy names, reading Bhagavatam, Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya, Bhagavati Uttama Shloke, Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Every day we should read Bhagavatam whether we are in the temple or whether we are outside. This is the only way we can become strong. And that's how Vedic culture was strong since time immemorial. So I give you one example. Yudhishthira Maharaj was feeling very, very guilty because he felt he was the cause of this war. Just for the thrones, getting the throne back from the hands of Duryodhan, the war was declared. 60 crores of soldiers were killed. 60 crores, only soldiers. No children, no women, nobody. And due to their being killed, all their wives became widows. So he felt so bad and he didn't want to take the throne at all. Vyasadeva tried to convince him, he was not convinced. Krishna himself tried to convince him, he was not convinced. So he took Yudhishthira Maharaj and his brothers to Kurukshetra. He said, right now, our Bhishma Dev wants to leave. So let us go and see him because he will give the best instruction on Dharma. And Bhishma Dev told to Yudhishthira Maharaj when he asked this question about what is the best thing of Dharma, he said, you may think that Krishna is your mother's cousin or something like that. So actually he is not your mother's cousin. He is the supreme personality of Godhead Narayan. Because the Pandavas never saw Krishna like that. Whereas Bhishma Dev was fighting against Krishna, Krishna was on the chariot. He could see Krishna was Narayan himself fighting. So he said, this war is not due to you, Yudhishthir. This war is due to Kala. And in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Kalo Asmi. I am the time. So he told, don't try to get into what Kala is because you will become very confused. So Kala is something which controls everything. Even problems were there in Pandava's family, Prahlad Maharaj's life. You take any great devotee in our Vedic history, they were all controlled by time. Even we are controlled by time. We are very much controlled by time. So due to time, the dualities of nature work. Happiness and distress, all these dualities happen. So we will go through all these dualities. And the only way we can overcome this to accept Kala. This is all happening due to Kala. All the problems, this war between Israel and Hezbollah, Hamas, and the Ukraine war, and we are always thinking any day Pakistan will attack us or China will attack us. This is all due to Kala. So the only way we can remain strong is by the process which Prabhupada has given us. Hare Nama Eva Kevalam. In this Kali Yuga, there is no other process is there. So we should imbibe that in our own lives, chant our rounds nicely, purely. And he has said minimum 16 rounds, but we should not stay in the minimum platform. We should go up gradually over a period of many years. We should come to 64 rounds minimum. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I will not accept any offering which is a devotee who is not chanting 64 rounds. So how can we offer anything to Krishna? It's only by Prabhupada's mercy the Lord is accepting us. So at this point I will end my little Harikatha here. And next one is Bolo Hari Ram Sankirtan ki Jai.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Ramchandra Prabhu. Now I would request Her Grace Srimati Mataji to speak.
Hare Krishna. My name is Srimati Dasi. And actually I came from Germany. Since everybody was talking about how by Jamuna Devi of Krishna on this album and a cow. And Krishna was doing arti, he was doing Go Puja. He was offering arti to a cow. So, and my brother August, he said, oh, that's God. And I said, if God worships a cow, that is my Lord. So that is, so I immediately made an altar out of this album cover, and I used to automatically offer water and fruits every day. So anyways, we're talking about Hyderabad. So in 1976, my husband from Germany, we were told we have to bring some buses, Mercedes buses, to India. So my husband drove, he was the whole organizer. He bought the buses from the Mercedes company in Germany. You know, Mercedes is the best car in the world. So they wanted to bring these Mercedes buses for preaching to India. And so he drove overland from Germany to Mayapur. And in the winter, it took 2 weeks. In the summer, it took 2 months. So it went twice with 2 buses every time. So anyways, I was then, while my husband was on the road driving, so I was sent by by airplane with the assistance of Mukunda Das, is Maharaj now, Mukunda Maharaj. He helped me to go to England, and then from there we took the plane, Syrian Arab Airlines. And anyways, so we went to Vrindavan. I had my little boy, Raghunath. He was 1.5 years old. We all arrived in India in the middle of the summer. Actually, it was the hottest day of the year, 30th of April, 1976. And I was 7 months pregnant. So you can imagine from coming from a cold country like Germany. So, and the buses had not arrived. So we remained in Vrindavan.
Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Sapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamsa Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Shadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakamatam. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Didabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaskara Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhani Sitadevi Pranamami Haripriya Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Svasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram. Before I speak, of course, the long history, I don't want to mention all these things, all the points. But before that, I would like to glorify Srila Prabhupada. That is very important in everyone's life. Prabhupada said the whole material world is full of ignorance. आप सब लोग जानना है, whole world is in full of darkness. We don't realize this. And said, Prabhupada said, come out from the darkness to light. Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. Every devotee should know this. We are all in the darkness. So what I like to say that first you have to realize the Acharya. Prabhupada's special personality. So I would like to, actually there are the 10 topics they were given. I choose the third topic, that is compassionate. You know, compassionate, karuna. Anyway, so this is a wonderful book. You can all see, you can all get it also, you know. Srila Prabhupada, beautiful transcendental qualities. One of the Prabhupada disciples has written this book. Ajitananda Das is from America. He has written this book. Prabhupada 26 qualities. Before that also in introduction, very important all of us to know who is Prabhupada, what is Prabhupada, everything we have to know. So I would like to read in this introduction, they're written about Prabhupada. A divine race, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Prabhupada, who successfully distributed the message of Lord Krishna throughout the world, was not an ordinary conditioned soul. समझ में आ रहे नहीं? हाँ? क्या लिख रहे इधर? The Prabhupada spoke in the lecture in London, Conway Hall, about the Vedas, teachings of the Vedas. There he said that we are conditioned soul, we have 4 defects. We all should know these things. Committing mistake, illusion, cheating, and imperfect senses. These are the 4. So what I would like to say here, and Prabhupada said that we are conditioned soul, we have 4 defects. Conditioned soul, everybody is a conditioned soul, but even among the conditioned souls, there are more conditioned souls. Even among them, there are ordinary. I don't know, you try to understand this. Example I give, Mahatma. Mahatma means great soul. Again in Mahatma category. हरि बोल, समझ में आ रहे नहीं? एक बार जोर से हरे कृष्ण मंत्र बोलो, जोर से सब लोग. Two more time. So, Prabhupada says, either I was talking not Mahatma, great soul. Again among the great souls, category. I'm giving the example about the conditioned soul. Here it says that, once again I read, for that I'm explaining. A divine race, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who successfully distributed the message of Lord Krishna throughout the world, was not ordinary conditioned soul. This is the point I'm elaborating. So even conditioned soul, there are varieties. So here it's a not ordinary conditioned soul. I give the example about Mahatma. Prabhupada says, ordinary Mahatma Can you imagine? Mahatma is the Mahatma, but is ordinary. Hari bol. समझ में आ रहे नहीं? अभी नहीं जाएगा. Because we are all in the illusion. We are in the दैवी माया, not yoga माया. अभी आप लोग को और साल लगेगा. एक बार नहीं समझे में आएगा. So you understand what I'm trying to say? Prabhupada said, like Prabhupada is a great soul. And Prabhupada also said, ordinary Mahatma. Ordinary Mahatma means wearing this cloth, dadi, beedi, cigarette. He is ordinary Mahatma. महात्मा का ड्रेस पहन लिया है, but he's doing all like you can see in Vrindavan. No, so many Babaji, so many. वो लोग चाय पिएगा, बीड़ी पिएगा, महात्मा संतों को प्रसाद खिलाओ. Anyway, तो कहने का मतलब इधर बताते हैं, Prabhupada is not ordinary conditioned soul. Even ordinary liberated soul नहीं. मुक्तानां अपि सिद्धानां. I will speak no end. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Koti Koti Karmi Madhye. We are seeing around the world millions and millions of karmis. One Jnani. Not only one Jnani, out of millions of Jnanis. One Jnani Sreshta, yogi. Out of millions of yoga, siddhi. One devotee like Srila Prabhupada. So please don't out of sentiment, out of this, that, out of that, don't go away from Prabhupada. Prabhupada is only the Guru, only the Acharya. इसको याद रखना है. He is the only Acharya, he is the only Guru. Don't wave around by the other, this Guru, that Guru, this Guru, that Guru, this Guru, that Guru. सभी ध्यान रखना है. So what I try to say, so here it says that was not ordinary conditioned soul, governed by the harsh laws of material nature. Although he always felt himself to be the most insignificant, it is evident through the careful study of his life that Srila Prabhupada perfectly displayed 26 qualities that the pure devotee of Krishna as given in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. This is the introduction. Ajitananda Prabhu, Prabhupada disciple writing. Everybody should know this thing. So 26 qualities. This book also you can get it now. Further it says that the Vedic literature states that only one who is free from material bondage can possess these qualities in full. Such a great soul, rarely found within the material realm, owing to his unparalleled purity, exalted status as an intimate association of the Supreme Lord Krishna. I always trying to know Prabhupada. How Prabhupada is dear to Krishna, we don't know. We are fool. Externally, you are maybe worshipping Prabhupada. But you should know what is Prabhupada, how is dear to Krishna. Nobody knows how dear to Krishna. All these prayers every day we sing, this is only applicable to Srila Prabhupada. Yes or no? Bolo. Yes. संसार दावा श्री गुरु चरण पद्म किसको गाते हैं हम लोग? ओनली प्रभुपाद. Very important. This is a. We are not just just what you call manoranjan nahi. Clapping. Oh, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Very deeply you have to go into the matter. So here it says that he is worshipable by the entire world. समझ में आ रहा है? Prabhupada is not only worshipped by his disciples, entire world. Nothing wrong to say Prabhupada is Jagat Guru, nothing wrong to say Prabhupada is Vishwa Guru, nothing wrong to say Vishwa Acharya. Prabhupada himself talks about Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is universal teacher. So what is wrong to say Prabhupada is a Vishwa Acharya? He is the Acharya for the whole world. So here it says, he is worshipable by the entire world. Following are the sublime qualities, a pure devotee, so eminently exemplified by Srila Prabhupada. This is the just introduction. Now, about the compassion, as I told, they have 10 points to choose whatever. So I was trying to talk about third one, about the compassion. So I just read this. Karuna. Compassion means Karuna, Sanskrit. A pure devotee of Krishna is always compassionate upon the fallen souls. समझ में आ रहा है? Those are pure devotees. Prabhupada always talks about Jesus Christ. They're all acharyas. Now, like before I told, conditioned soul means again there are varieties. Fallen soul also varieties. India fallen soul or America fallen soul. Again fallen soul में different है. Fallen soul means I realize like America, China, they're all fallen soul. Fallen soul means those who are meat eater, gambler, women hunters. You will see in the West, not in India. And Prabhupada went to America. That day we are glorifying Srila Prabhupada. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Prachar Nirvishesha Sunyad. This is the glorification. Morning I was hearing Prabhupada lecture. First canto, chapter 2, text 3 in the Rome. Prabhupada gave lecture on this. There, Prabhupada was telling. Anyway, what I'm trying to say that who convinced the whole world that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead? Only Srila Prabhupada. Whole world. 14 times traveled Prabhupada. Anyway, so here explaining a pure devotee of Krishna is always compassion upon the fallen souls who are suffering greatly in the blazing fire of material life. Please try to understand. Like today morning our Sitaram Prabhu asked me, how you joined, how Two devotees also asked me here, about how you become, attracted to Krishna consciousness. I give the simple example. I could have spoken how I joined. That is a long history. I say that, like Arjuna was confused. Then he took shelter of Krishna. Everyone's life, you can see, you can all study your life. Why everybody doesn't come to Krishna consciousness? Everybody, according to his own understanding, realization, he comes to Krishna consciousness. So here, explaining that blazing for a material life. So we are all suffering in this world. Krishna says, Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. What is now Prabhupada not dead. Prabhupada is still there. Right. That's what I said. Now somebody said that I'm the living guru. He's the dead guru. That is a completely bogus philosophy. Prabhupada is always there. Anyway, so what I tried to say, here it said that
వస్తున్నావు కదా అంటే వస్తున్నా మామ అంటే
బడబడ 5 minutes. I know 5 minutes.
మామ అంటే కనుక్కోరంటే కనుక్కుంటే అది మా అమ్మకి ఫోన్ చేయి వాళ్ళు వస్తున్నారా కనుక్కో అంటున్నాడు.
Resting only few hours every night to keep the body soul together. As his body dwindles during his